Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Forager. I'm glad you're joining me here today. I hope you're going to enjoy this episode, but before we get into that, I just wanted to explain a few things. First of all, we're not going to be continuing the Builderment series anymore. I did not feel that it was of a good fit for this channel, so we will be replacing it for a new series, which will be coming out Monday. The first episode for it will come out Monday. I hope y'all will enjoy that series as much as I already have from just recording it. Besides that, I would like to mention that this is still the near beginning of Forager, so these episodes are going to be shorter. As for this one, a lot did happen, but again, we're just powering through the beginning, just trying to get to all the interesting stuff, and we are almost there. But with all that said, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's go. Okay, so starting from where we left off, I was talking to this old guy, and he asked for some more some tree saplings, which I don't know how to craft yet. So I get another island, which unlocks this museum. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's basically just a bundles thing like in any other game. I level up and get architecture, texture, and I make a golden pickaxe. So another upgrade to my pickaxe acquired. That gets me to 2 damage, and resources now drop coins. I leveled up again, so I got the treasury, which makes banks generate coins 50% faster when they're close to each other. I unlock optics, which unlocks lighthouses, which grant bonus resources when you harvest in their radius. I build 2 banks so I can start making some passive money, since I have only been able to make money really this whole time by selling stuff, and that's not going to keep working for very long as these islands get more expensive. I turn in the 1,000 gold that the fairy lady asked for, and she gives me a chest. I also load up, so I got textiles, which unlocks boots and gloves in the sewing table, and I get the fairy aura from this, which provides passive health and energy regeneration. I make the slime gloves, which gives me 10% attack speed. I get to level 20. I get railroads. Did not know I can't build these yet. Then I unlock another island, which also, screw this island, by the way. I got insta-killed for max HP twice. The first time I just walked into the spikes. The second time I tried rolling. I still died both times. But I make the slime wallet, which gives me 25% more coins. I unlock manufacturing, which was a bad idea, and I'll explain why now. Okay, so stick with me for just a second. To make 1 factory, you need 5 royal steel. To make 1 royal steel, you need 1 of every gem in the game. And with the current areas I'm in, that gives me roughly a 1 to 3% drop chance per rock I break. Thank you for that explanation, whiteboard me. But, so that's why that wasn't a very good idea. I also get a very nice top hat, so I'm looking fancy. Then I get the golden sword and the slime boots, which the golden sword gives me more damage. Slime boots give me increased speed. And on one of the next islands I unlock, it gives me this little riddle. There is secret where flowers don't live, so I immediately go and dig up this spot, and a chest appears, which, yes, I am struggling to dig because of this dig button in my face. But once I do get it, a chest appears, and I go and grab the key for that, which I get the shield from it. Gives a 25% chance to dodge attacks. Then I level up again, and I get farming. And I unlock another island with another old guy on it. Don't know why there are so many of those guys out here, but he gives me some poop for some reason, and then he asks for a golden egg, which I don't know how to get, so he's just gonna kind of chill on that island, I guess. Again, I'm not sure why there's so many old guys out here. They probably need to go home. But so after that, I build a windmill so I can start making seeds for farming. So tree sapling seeds that I needed for the quest with the other old guy. I start to make those and everything. After they're crafted, I go ahead and I turn in the quest. And he gives me a chest as well. And I'm not going to be jumping around too much more at this point because I kind of just want you to see just a little bit of what I cut out in these videos. So I'm going off script now, I suppose. So yeah, I go and I make a jar or a bottle, whatever it's called. And I kind of do just stand around pretty much. I do a lot of that. Look at my inventory. The jar gets crafted. I'll pick it up. I start making the key I need for the chest. And see, what I needed the jar for was I needed a jar of water. So I was trying to figure out how to scoop up water with the jar. And it kind of just wasn't working. I do end up grabbing a fairy, but yeah, see. Okay, yeah, I got it there. And the key is also crafted. I needed the water jar for the shovel. I think that's the only thing I ever need a water jar for in this entire playthrough. And I get the skeleton mask from him here. And then he asked for a rare dinosaur egg for some reason. Like I just have that in my back pocket, which I absolutely do not. And then I'm making some animal feed here or whatever it's called, and yeah, I just stand around, and then it crafts, and then usually I'd cut to this point once it's done crafting, because just sitting there and watching me wait for like 30 seconds or a whole minute sometimes does not seem very entertaining in my opinion. And then of course just harvesting still. I still have to constantly collect the resources I build stuff with, like all the vaults, all the steel, the windmill. It ain't free. It's coming from somewhere. And then I pick up the water shovel I had crafted previously. And now all the next tools are like skull and stuff like that. And I just go mine more resources pretty much. I'm telling you that is 90% of what I do. I just mine resources. But I go ahead and I start setting up like a farm here. The shovel automatically irrigates the little crop plots. And then I also unlocked sprinklers as well, which I placed far too many of for this small little thing right here. I think I placed like 3 of them for this like 2x4. So not completely sure what I thought needed 3 sprinklers for 1 2x4. But whatever, I guess. But so with me setting that up in the background, I do think that's going to be the end of today's episode. Once I finish this entire series, I'm going to make it one big movie, I suppose. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.